Hey. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Week 4 prediction clap on the 2022-2023 NFL season. I'm your host, Blind Canadian Cat. You can call me Cat. You can call me Cat. You can call me, well, whatever the hell. I don't know. And today we're doing this on a live format for the sole purpose of this camera right here. Well, today I did discover the fact that this camera does work as a face cam, yada yada thing. So I tested it out in Discord, it works here. And now I can test it out here. This works on YouTube. Hi. I should see if I can plug the mic into you. I think I could. Well, maybe, I don't know. Because the one thing is using the, I don't know. This shit's a lot more advanced than I can think of. I'm not smart, and I never taught myself any of this stuff. But it is what it is. We're making it work. And I gotta get this done quick before the roommate pops home. So let's get into the picks, shall we? And because I'm doing this live, I can't throw shit on the screen, so I think I'll throw it in the description, just like JR does for shits and giggles. So yeah, here we go. Last week, another thing about doing these live, I unfortunately can't do the joke I wanted to do, but it was along the lines of, what do my picks, Sunday Night Football, and this battle at fucking whatever it's called, the joke was gonna be mid. Shit's been mid. It's been mid all season. So we went 9-7 straight up, 7-9 against the spread, and 7-9 on the over-unders. That brings us to a grand total so far in the season on 25, 22, and 1 straight up, 22 and 26 against the spread, and 20 and 28 on the over-unders that I posted on Twitter. And I cannot tell you how many of those goddamn over and unders have been edging me out by like a point or a half a point, and I hate my life. But it is what it is. We're creating the midways. Let's hope we can actually get ourselves a good week, get like a 10+ win on all three, and try to find some happiness here, because apparently I don't deserve any. Oh, also the cat parlay. I'm pretty sure that shit went 1-4 or 2-3. Something along the lines of 3 weeks into this parlay thing, and apparently that's the exact opposite. You're better off doing the exact opposite of the parlay that I'm choosing. So let's see if I can jinx these 5 selections for the parlay, and let's see if I can jinx these picks into being something good or bad. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not expecting anyone in the chat, so who cares? I'm just going to blaze through all these. Thursday night game, we have the Bengals and the Dolphins. The Dolphins coming off an impressive win against Miami, but Miami was kind of injured, and playing in 90 to 100 degree weather sucks. So everyone's exhausted and blah, 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 and I didn't get to see most of that game because of red zone. And there was lack of scoring, but it is what it is. And, yeah. I gotta be honest now, not that being the Jets as much of anything, but I do think Cincy gets on a roll here. I think the NFL is going to be keeping an eye on that Tua shit, where it's like, is that an actual concussion? Did you actually hurt your back? Or what the hell's going on? We don't know. It smells fishy. But I think Cincy got their win, and now they're going to start popping up on a roll. So I'm taking the Bengals. It does sketch me out that they're favored. Not only favored, but they also have that hook. That 3.5 hook. Bengals are favored by 3.5. So it does sketch me out, but I'm going to take the Bengals because I do think they're the better, maybe not the better team, but now they're on a hotter streak. They've waken up, okay, we're the AFC defending champs, so maybe we should actually start playing like we're the defending champs of the conference. So, hey, Thursday night game against a Miami team with a quarterback who's all blah. Not that Ted Bridgewater can't be a respectable backup and win this game if he needs to, but I think since he's woken up a bit now. So I like the Bengals, cover the 3.5, move on. Vikings and Saints are in London. At this point, I'm convinced the Saints are a hard team to wrestle in. You came back against Atlanta. Good job. You were in a 3-3 game in the mid-4th quarter, and then Lattimore got booted, and somehow Brady was able to carve you up. Well, not really carve you up, but like he got a touchdown, got a field goal, and then Jameis threw a pick 6. And then whatever the hell happened to Carolina, I have no clue. I don't know if it's injuries. I don't know if it's whatever, but I'm sketched out by that. I didn't like it, so I'm staying away from the Saints for now. I'll take the Vikings. Granted, it's an unironic primetime game, but this should probably point into a Saints win. Maybe, probably should. But I'm going to roll with the Vikings here. I'm just having a hard time trusting the Saints. Bills Ravens, you won't see me betting against my team often, but I do think, especially now that the Bills lost that game, I think they're going to want to get a little revenge. And I think Baltimore, whose defense has been less than impressive, they've had moments, but between that 28-point fourth quarter and then moments there where Mac Jones and Devontae Parker look respectable, very respectable, I have a hard time trusting them. And at this point, Ravens game should take the over. Because Baltimore will score, their defense will do a lot. Especially in this game with Micah Hyde after the season. Even if Jordan Porter does come back, that's still a secondary without Micah Hyde and or Tre'Davious White. And I think Ed Oliver is still going to be out too. That's a lot of pieces out. Another thing about Livestream, I can't edit that yawn out. I hate my life. So I'm taking the Bills. I'd like to see the Ravens win that game. But I'm taking the Bills. Bears and Giants, again, nothing game because I don't think anything about the Giants. It's funny. Both these teams are 2-1, and yet they feel like a bottom. They both feel like bottom 5 teams or bottom 10 teams. Isn't that weird how that works? A little weird on me. I'm taking the Bears because you want me to trust the Giants. Again, you beat the Titans on the last second. Hey, we somehow kept this game close and you go for 2. Fuck it. And then I don't even remember who the other team you beat was the Panthers. God damn it! Presuming the Panthers suck. But hey, maybe the Saints suck too. I don't fucking know. Football's weird. But I'm not giving the Giants anything. I'll give it to the Bears. I think the defense makes more plays, and I think Justin Fields sucks less than Daniel Jones. I don't know if that says anything, but we're going to go with it. I guess I got to actually say this shit. Vikings win, cover 2.5. Buffalo to win, cover 3. Chicago is the underdog. They're Giants are favored by 3, so Chicago, I like them to win. Give them the +3. Browns are favored by 1.5 against Atlanta. I want to believe in Atlanta. I really do. But they're hard to believe in. And I kind of really like Jacoby Brissett in the situation. The Myles Garrett thing, prayers up to him. That shit's scary, and you don't want that on anyone. And I also got the extra rest. Atlanta's not a good team. I'll take the Browns in the 1.5. Philly and Jacksonville is going to be an interesting game because at this point, Philly has won games against subpar teams. Jacksonville, we're wondering if they're good. Maybe. So I think this is a good test for both teams. I still like Philly because I really do believe they could be a dark horse bowl contender because of the pieces they got working around them. So I'll take that. The 6.5, I wouldn't default to use to Jacksonville to cover based on how well Jacksonville's been performing. Like I said, I'm really high on Philly. And I think maybe Philly takes Jacksonville back down. Like, you guys are still drinking. But I like Philly. I'm on the Philly high stream. I'll go for it. Chargers over the Texans, even though the Chargers favored by 5. If that's how you guys are going to look, I don't know. And at this point, the Chargers Super Bowl hopes, I feel like, are getting dwindled and are now going to be very halted for the sole fact of not only did Herbert hurt his ribs, but you played in that game, which means they didn't get time to heal. Yes, the 10 days should have probably helped a decent amount, but you should have gave him more time. Now that's probably going to be lingering throughout the season, and it doesn't spell good for me if I'm the Chargers fan. Yeah. It doesn't. So I'm taking the Houston to cover the 5. Do I think that'll happen? Probably not. The Chargers will probably blow them out after whatever happens against the Jags. But I'm going to do it anyway. Yada. And then you got the Steelers and the Jets. I'm going to kind of cheat this game. I'll take Pittsburgh to win, but the Jets to cover the 3. Basically meaning I'm going to get one or the other right. Or I'll get both right, and Pittsburgh only wins by 2. Wouldn't that be nice? Probably not going to get it. I'm going to pretend I will. I'll take the Lions over the Seahawks. Seahawks are not a good team. Lions might be a good team. Maybe kind of, sort of. I don't know. But let's say they are. I'm going to roll with it. Give me the Lions over Seattle easily. Maybe. We'll see. And the Lions also favored by 4, so yeah, cover the 4. Titans and Colts, it's going to be a tricky one because this division, at this point, we don't know either of those teams. I'm not saying much of anything about the Colts beating the Chiefs. I will laugh at the Chiefs for being somehow losing that game, but I don't know what Indy was. I don't know what they want from me. So I'll give Titans a little more credit for beating the Raiders. Raiders, I don't know what the fuck's going on with them, so I'm not going to pay much mind. But the Titans I've also had a part of something dangling over the Colts the last couple of years anyway, especially during the Ryan Tannehill. I like him just in general. During the Ryan Tannehill era, the Titans have always gotten the Colts. It was during the Mariota era, the Colts always got the Titans. But no, either way, I'm taking the Titans because I think now that the Titans have found, look at it. All it takes is one, and then it starts one. I think the Bengals have found their way, so they're going to go back to being goodish. Titans have found their way, they're going to go back to being goodish. So yeah, I'll take that. And even if not, the Colts have scored 20-0 and 20. So I don't know if I want to give them 3.5. Anyway. Dallas favored by 3 against the Commanders. I'll take Cowboys on that one, although admittedly seeing that I think close to 90% of the people are on this does make me sketched out. For the sole purpose of Gia wandering in the back of my head, the NFL script, the NFL script, blah, 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 blah. So that in the back of my head, the fact that a lot of people are that high on the Cowboys makes me think somehow this is going to be the one game Cooper Rush fails to do anything, and Carson Wentz does just enough. It would be that kind of game. But I'll take the Cowboys, cover 3. Panthers and Cardinals. Again, you're asking me to believe in the Panthers. I don't. The Cardinals, a little more believability in, although with no D-Hop, that offense is pretty much non-existent. But again, at this point, you want me to trust Carolina. I don't trust Carolina. I'll take the Cards. And especially Carolina's favored by 1.5. I like the Cards. Take the 1.5. Easy peasy. Denver is playing the Raiders. I think this game's in Vegas. This game is in Vegas. The Raiders are ass, and at this point, they're super ass, and I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy into Josh McDaniels. I'm sorry. You're somehow made this team worse than last year. And that team last year went through a whole bunch of bullshit. So while Denver has been super ass, I think they have higher upside. Once Nathaniel Hackett stops doing whatever the hell he's doing, and Russ somehow remembers that he's an upper echelon quarterback, I think Denver will be fine. I'll give Denver this one. Packers are damn near lane 10 against the Patriots. I'll take the Packers. If Mac Jones is going to be out, Mac Jones is going to be out. I don't care what the maybe is from Bill Belichick. Mac Jones is out for a couple of weeks. So it's Brian Hoyer. No one's impressed. Packers roll. Yeah. This one you can go either way with legitimately. The Sunday night game between the Bucs and the Chiefs. Especially now that there's consideration that game's going to get moved because, hurricanes, because, NFL doesn't think we should probably not have our teams near natural disaster locations like how Florida suffers from every year, or at least almost every year. Or just that whole Gulf area, that whole Gulf of Mexico area, all the states touching it. They're going through shit all the goddamn time. Move all those things out of the way. Let me do yourself a favor. But at this point, to me, this game comes down to who's more pissed off from their loss last week and who's got the better defense. Which I'm going to say Tampa definitely has the better defense than KC. And if it's going to come down to that, I'll take Tampa. I like Tampa in this situation. I really do. Whether the game's in Tampa, in Minneapolis, or wherever the hell they're going to put it, I think it comes down to which team or which defense will make more plays. Which at this point, I think the Bucs probably have the best defense in football. Probably. So you combine that with Tom Brady, who's like, damn, no weapons, and I still almost won that game. I'm going to get Evans back. I'll pray that Godwin or Julio is healthy enough. And if not, Russell Gage has stepped up. Perriman has stepped up. Scotty Miller still respectable. Cole Beasley still respectable. But yeah, getting Evans back, getting some of those guys back, I think will do wonders for Tampa. And with how good their defense is, they'll probably limit Casey. Casey, I think, will still get points. But this game might be a nice one. I imagine they probably shot the total on this to 50 because ha he he. That'd probably be a great under. I guess it's at 45 right now. I think that'd be good. I don't know. It's hard to see the Bucks scoring more than 25 without more than 24 without confident offenses. What was it? It was 19 and 20 thanks to a pick six, and 12 because they had no receivers. Get Evans back. You could probably score 20 on KC. You probably could. And then KC will see. I can see 17. Like the 20-17 game, 23-20, yada yada, something like that. 24-21. If it's at 45, I feel comfortable taking the under just because of Tampa's defense. Tampa +1, win outright. I don't do totals on these videos anymore, but I think that's a good underplay. I do. And then you got the Monday night game, the Rams and the Niners. The Niners during the regular season kind of kicked the Rams' ass. But now the Rams got that shit over their back, and now they're kind of finding themselves even like that. It's spectacular, but I'll give them credit. Meh. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to take the Rams in this one, especially if that's how the Niners are going to look. If the Niners somehow turn around this Monday night game and look really good, I'm going to be annoyed. But the Rams have figured out the Niners are a mess because they were getting all ready for Trey Lance, and then he has to go down. And we have to go back to Jimmy G. It is what it is. But yeah, I like the Rams. So recap on here because I can't do my editing bullshit. Bengals cover 3.5 and win against Miami. Vikings to cover 2.5, win against the Saints. Buffalo to cover 3 and beat Baltimore. Chicago as an underdog, +3 over the Giants. Cleveland to cover 1.5 against Atlanta. Philadelphia to cover 6.5 against Jacksonville. Although honestly, you probably could go either way with that one, but I'll take Philly to cover. Chargers to win for the Texans to cover +5. Steelers to win, but for the Jets with Zach Wilson's return probably to cover +3. Detroit -4 over the Seahawks. Tennessee has an upset pick over Indy. Dallas is covering the 3 against Washington. Arizona has an upset pick against Carolina. Denver has an upset pick against Las Vegas. Packers to blow out the Patriots because they're playing a backup QB. Tampa to upset because for all intents and purposes this game is now a KC favorite. So Tampa upset over KC, and the Rams upset win over San Francisco. Those are my picks. And yeah, it be what it be. And then, of course, we're going to do the cat parlay. Like I said earlier in this video stream thing bullshit, those typically mean unluckiness. You're probably unlucky with that parlay. It's not done well. With this parlay, I threw in a couple more totals. I think it'll be fair. We'll take the Packers straight up. The Packers have no excuse to lose to the Patriots, especially if they're playing Brian Hoyer. Green Bay better win this damn game. We like the Titans to cover because we like the Titans to upset, so we'll take the cover, and even if they don't, I don't think the Colts are going to blow out the Titans. At least I don't see a 4-point win. I don't. They'll probably win by a field goal, maybe, but I'm not seeing it. So we'll take the Titans to cover 3.5. Cardinals to cover 1.5 because I have zero faith in Carolina, so I'll take my chances with the Cardinals and hope they don't screw me over. And then I threw in some totals, the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants under, and the Jets and Steelers under. Both New York teams in their games under. I think they're both at 40, roughly. But, yeah, you want me to put in points for a Bears offense, a Giants offense, a Jets offense, and a Steelers offense that's done nothing all through these weeks. Especially the Jets, and they're getting Zach Wilson back. We don't know how well he's going to be. So, probably some growing pains, especially against the Pittsburgh defense that even without TJ Watt still is respectable, I think. But yeah, those are my parlay plays. And then for the sake of shits and giggles, going into fantasy football, I went 2-2, winning in the Ante & Co. IDP League and Coconut Mall Balls. But I took my first loss of the season in the League of Assholes and in Discord's Finest, bringing me to 2-1 in the 4 leagues and then 3-0 in the Coconut Mall Public Discord server league. With the matchup this week in the League of Assholes, we're going against Micah. In Discord's Finest, we're going against Subleaf. In the Ante & Co. IDP League, I'm going against Chris. So let's have some fun with that one. And then in the Coconut Mall, I'm going against some guy named RJ. I don't know who he is specifically. I feel like I should, but I don't. So it is what it is. Sorry. And that is that. As expected. Didn't see anyone hop on stream. Oh well. If I can edit this somehow, maybe I can make it more interesting. If not, oh well. This camera's being a bitch, so live stream it is. Thank you all, everyone, for joining. Thank you all, everyone who's going to watch this in the future. I made this under 30 minutes now without including the intro. But yeah, special shout out to Subleaf and JT for popping into last week's thing. Hopefully, I figure out why my camera hates me, or the SD card hates me, or something hates me. I don't know what it is, but it is whatever. So we're gonna do this for now. Just get something out because my day tomorrow's probably gonna be hectic. So I wanted to get this done. I really wanted to get this done. So here it is. It's done. Hi. I'm gonna be really annoyed if this camera turns out being impossible to work with. Really annoyed. But I'll silence myself and we'll make it work. Until then, my name is Catherine. You're on the Blind Canadian Cat YouTube channel. Good luck to you and your picks. Good luck to me and my picks. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Canadian Cat CP, Instagram, Blind Canadian Cat. Follow my Twitch and hop into the Discord. All those links will be gradually found below. And with that, also don't forget to join the NFL YouTube Prognosticator Facebook page. I always forget to advertise that shit. Here I am now. I will not forget it. Hop into that Facebook page. It's kind of quiet, but hey, hop in, show some love, talk football. There's a bunch of us ready to talk. Until then, I shall catch you on next time with hopefully a working camera. Choose peace, accept love, and have the biggest of big trust. Good night, Internet. I hate my life!